So day 20 is here. Excuse me, as you can tell, this is still lingering. Who is my support system to help me integrate the challenges that I have experienced? And what a fantastic question, because we've learned so much, we've uncovered so much, we've tuned back in, and we're really starting to uncover things about ourselves that maybe we haven't set the time to uncover before in the past. We've started to rediscover what our belief systems are and who we are and what lights us up and what doesn't, and what relationships are good for us and which ones aren't. And so, who is that support system that's going to help us integrate all that we've learned about ourselves? And we have three cards. We have the Empress, we have the World card, and we have the Nine of Cups. And they're all very fascinating cards. The Empress is typically very motherly, very in tune with nature. It represents, rebirth or newness. I also believe that the Empress card, especially in this particular reading, represents our inner wisdom and higher consciousness. So think of a figure, perhaps it's very in tune with the divine feminine. Is there someone who has been lovingly nudging you along as you soar toward your dreams and your wishes? Is there someone who has been super supportive of you, very motherly? It could even be your own mother. It could be someone who has been a stand-in mother for you. It could be someone who just has those characteristics, very motherly like, that believes in you and continues to push you forward as necessary. Then we have the World card, and we will also find support in nature. So if we tune into all of the elements, we have fire, water, air, earth, even the ether elements, which I talk about in a blog that I released this past Monday on the different elements. And if we tune into all of these elements, which are portrayed by this World card here, we're going to find ease and comfort and know without a doubt that we're supported by this very planet that provides the basic essentials for life. And so feel into that. What elements tend to pull you in? Water is one of my sources. Water is an element that I tend to have around me without conscious effort of having it around me. I do tend to always live near large bodies of water. And I tend to have water sources in almost every room of my house of some type. Fire is another source that I tend to be drawn to. Fire is very cleansing, very purifying. And so just feel into that. Feel into what elements really move you, because those will serve you well at some point, if not all the time. And think about how you can put yourself more into nature. How can you get yourself more in connection with Mother Earth, with the world? And try to do that little by little. Maybe it's just taking a walk outside. Maybe it's taking a bath. Maybe it's journaling on some things that you want to release or manifest, and you want to burn them in a fire. Or you want to just sit by a fire and journal or just watch the fire. I mean, there's amazing meditation through fire watching. So, then you've got air and, earth, walking barefoot, or, eating eating a more earth-based diet, eating things that are closer to earth, and just making it a practice of doing that more consciously. The third card is the Nine of Cups, and it comes into play to confirm the support that you do have. So who in your life welcomes you as you are? The up and the down, the good and the bad. Because the Nine of Cups is known for its abundance and its wishes coming true, both the good wishes and the bad wishes. And so this card reminds us that we must always be careful of what we're wishing for, and know that the support person that this is referring or reflecting upon is one who accepts you as you are, but also brings you back to perspective when you can't see where you may be overindulging or putting too much into something that can't come to fruition, or maybe it's bringing along energies that aren't worth the blood, sweat, and tears that you have to exude to bring it about, to bring it into reality. And so think of that person. Who is that person for you that lets you be you, but also can bring you back down to show you where we're at, where you're at, you know, where the possibilities are. They're not dimming your light, but they're not letting you overindulge into your dreams, and they're not letting you just take it to a level that you can't come back from. So who is that person? Think about that. I'd love to know what comes up for you. I have a couple ideas in mind for mine. It's actually this reading made me smile because I can see who these people might be for me as I continue down this journey and this challenge as well alongside you. So this is our support system. It's the motherly type, you know, that person who is in tune with the divine feminine, as I mentioned, who's lovingly nudging you along, who's helping you see where the possibilities are, where you can bring creations to birth, you know, bring it to life and make some true magic happen. And tuning into nature, that can be huge, you know? So there you have it. Here's day 20. Here's our support system. And let me know what has come up for you. And I will see you and talk to you again tomorrow.